Hey everybody! Hope you're having a good start to your week. Happy Sunday. I have officially decided to post these every Sunday morning. So hopefully you can mark your calendar, set an alarm, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you'll get the notifications when every one of these episodes gets posted. So this is episode number 2. I teased a little bit ahead to it last week, and we are talking about New Year's goals. So it is officially 2019. We are a couple weeks in. I cannot even believe it. It's going to be a great year. Putting it out there, it's going to be great. But for me, that means setting some goals. I do this all the time. I set little goals for myself, little reminders, things that I want to work on, things that I want to do. And for me, writing things down helps to keep me accountable. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. I'm not going to make it as long. I'm not going to bore you with all of my goals, but I do want to hear what you guys are up to for 2019. So in the comments below, let me know what your top 2 or 3 goals are for this year, this new year. I'm super pumped about it, super psyched, wicked, awesome year ahead. And I want to just really quickly explain why I decided to say New Year's goals instead of New Year's resolutions. So I know you hear all the time, oh, what's your resolution for the year? And I feel like that doesn't work. When people say, oh, I made a resolution to do X, Y, Z, you're already giving yourself an excuse to fall off the wagon. It's kind of an excuse to start January 1 with a resolution, and then by February 1, no one cares. So that's why I set goals, because I can keep track of them, and they don't necessarily need to be for the entire year. They can be for the day, they can be for the week, or the month, or for the year, for, longer term than that. So I made some very type A personality. I have a little bit of an OCD. So I like making lists because I'm just weird. So lists work for me. So I use short and long-term goals, and I write them all down, like I said. Long-term. Some of my long-term goals. I write them all down so that I can see them every single day. And I have a list on my refrigerator. It's not normal. I know it's not normal, but that's just what works for me. So here's what I recommend. Grab a piece of paper or a notepad or a journal and a pen and write things down. And then check in with yourself. I had this conversation with one of my friends the other day because I think we're all getting to the point in life where, especially people around my age and people in this business, there are things that we just get so busy with everything. We get busy with work, we get busy with our personal lives and trying to keep up with friends and family, and a lot of my friends are married with kids, so life gets busy. Life is always busy. Everybody's going a million miles a minute. So for me, making sure that I'm keeping up with what I know deep in my heart and soul I want to accomplish is beneficial. So just for example, short-term goals for me, short-term. So things that I can do day to day, things that I can schedule out for the week. And that's the other thing I want to bring up really quickly. This is just going to give a quick shout out to my friend Dave, who made me this amazing calendar. This is what friendship looks like, by the way. Somebody who makes you a calendar with the most amazing pictures of yourself and Rob Gronkowski. Just FYI, this is friendship, y'all. So, grab yourself a calendar and schedule things. I use my phone. This is just for I use this as decoration because I'm so obsessed with it. I love you, Dave. But use your calendar. I use my phone. I set alarms. I schedule things out with my friends. So my short-term goals is to have schedule time to have fun. Like, schedule time to go out with your friends or do things that make you happy. So for me, it's gonna sound weird, but I really enjoy Pilates, and we'll get into that in later episodes as well. But I schedule an hour a week where I just go to a Pilates lesson, and I love it. And it's just for me, and it's for fun. So same thing, like, I have to consciously make time to spend with my friends or schedule phone calls because I don't see a lot of my friends. I live far away from them. We always move. We move every couple of years. So we're in different states. We're on different sides of the country. You have to schedule time to talk to them because our schedules don't line up. I sometimes have to schedule time to see my family. So calendars help. But yes, so fun. That's a short-term goal for me. Have more fun. Be present. That's another short-term goal. I have decided this year to really work on that because I get so distracted with day-to-day life that really opening my eyes to everything that's around me and just being thankful for what I have in front of me sometimes gets lost. So I've set an alarm. I know this sounds ridiculous. I've set an alarm for 10 minutes out of the day to just, my alarm goes off, I turn my phone, I leave it, and I sit quietly and just take a few minutes to just be present and reflect. No TV, no computer, no phones, no nothing. Because that's what I want. I want to be here. And sometimes that means by myself, or sometimes that means with other people. Drinking more water. And honestly, I don't know why I think this is a lot of people, this is probably goes for a lot of people. It's probably not one of the top resolutions a lot of people make is to drink more water, be more hydrated. So my goal this year is to drink more water. And this is day-to-day kind of goal, short-term goal. Because if I think about it in short term rather than long term, I might be able to stick with it better. But it's hard. I don't know why. I bring a water bottle everywhere I go, and I just forget. I don't know. I don't know what my problem is. I know I should drink more water. It's just hard. It's weird, and I don't know why it's hard. It shouldn't be. There's water fountains everywhere. Go figure. Working out is another thing that I make excuses to not do. It's on the short-term list. I'd like to set a goal to exercise 4 times a week and not make excuses to get out of it. 4 times a week. I think that's pretty normal, I think. I don't know. I've never been somebody who likes to exercise that much. But there it is. You guys have to hold me accountable to that because the excuses, man, they're good. Sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they include naps. Just saying. And then finally, short term is working on eating better. I don't eat terribly. I do have a sweet tooth, so I like chocolate and those kinds of like sugary things. But yeah, so short term, I'd like to kind of cut some of the crap out of my diet. Stuff like that. I know a lot of people exercising, getting in shape, eating better, being healthier overall. Those are lots of resolutions that we hear about every January. Let's get in shape. Let's eat better. Let's be healthy. And then again, February 1, Super Bowl rolls around. You start eating all the potato chips and drinking all the beer, and then Valentine's Day comes and you start eating all the candy, and bye to those resolutions. So that's why I say short term, because you can give yourself a day to drink all the drinks and eat the dip and the chicken wings and the candy or whatever, and then figure it out. Get back on track. But for me, Eating better means going grocery shopping and planning out my grocery shopping trip and not going when I'm starving. So for me, that means meal prepping and making a grocery list. And again, I do everything like that on my phone. So I make lists, I keep track, I schedule, all on my phone. It's just easy. But you can use calendar or a notepad. So those are my short-term goals this year. Long-term goals are, again, number one on everybody's list, I'm sure, health and wellness. My goal overall is to be overall healthier. That's a long-term goal because it doesn't happen overnight, and I know that. It's taken me a long time to know that. It takes work sometimes. So, gotta put in the work. Good times. Another long-term goal is to learn how to sleep. This is way easier said than done for me. And for me, it's a priority because I don't sleep. And you're looking at me now, and I apologize because actually, I look like a hot mess. Whew! Is anybody else's goal, New Year's goal, or whatever, to not look like a train wreck? I have no makeup, my hair's dirty, and I'm in a sweatshirt. But I'm hanging out. It's my weekend. It's your weekend. So I hope we're all comfy together and we're getting really personal here. This is normal for me. But yeah, so sleep. I have made a conscious effort to figure out how to get more sleep this year. And that's going to take some time. So that's a long-term goal. Last long-term goal for 2019 is to try and save some more money. Put some more money away. Save a little bit. That's my goal. That's a real goal for me. And I know that a lot of people maybe would have a similar goal. I journal. I love writing. And for me, that's a way that I can see exactly what I'm working on, what I'm not accomplishing, what I am accomplishing. I make a schedule. Like I told you, I use my notes. I use Siri. I use the reminders app. I have an iPhone, so I use that. And I make a to-do list literally every single day. What do I need to do today? Some people don't work like that. It's just me. But make yourself a plan. And ask for help if you need it. If you can't do it by yourself, ask for some help. Ask your friends, ask your family, ask your spouse or your significant other. Ask for help. If your goal is to be healthier, have somebody do it with you. Because that's more fun. It's not fun being like not eating the cake if everybody else is eating the cake. Says the girl who doesn't like cake. But and do things small. If you put a crap ton of sugar in your coffee, maybe don't put so much sugar in your coffee. Or if you want to start working out, don't make your goal to be working out every single day of the week. Go 2 times and then work up. Make it more attainable. And schedule it. Make yourself follow through. That's what works for me. And that's how I stay motivated to follow through what I really want. It's not always easy, and some of the stuff is ridiculous. Like, some of the stuff's really not difficult. It's just being present is something that I feel we don't do a lot. And for me, that's something that I need to work on. That's not going to be for everybody. Scheduling time to have fun, not realistic for everybody. But I'm working really hard at it already. It is a couple weeks into 2019, and I've scheduled a vacation. I'm getting ready for a birthday. I am spending time with my friends. I am being present. I'm doing this. This was a goal of mine last year, and I didn't do it. So now I am. I wrote it down, and I told one of my friends, I'm going to do it. Hold me accountable. We have so many expectations and sometimes lofty ideas when a new year rolls around, and it's, in theory, it's just another day. January 1st is just another day. But it can be a lot more. It's exciting to give yourself a fresh start if you'd like it. And for me, it doesn't necessarily mean that I need the first of the year to do it, but it's also it's a time for me to reflect on what I did do, what I didn't do, and what I'd like to do from here. And I check in with myself all the time. And you take time, you take 10 minutes once a month to just kind of check in, see where you're at, see what you want to do. You never know what could come out of it. Lots of good ideas. And I think that's why the new year is exciting for a lot of people, because you can in theory, but in theory you can do it anytime. So I just wanted to take this time to talk about that's why I like goals. I like the mindset of having a goal, and I like it all year. I don't like it just now. It's not something that I do just in January or just at the end of December. I think it's something that can be applied anytime, anywhere, and anybody can use it. So here's the other thing that I wanted to mention. I know that we were talking about New Year's goals and resolutions, and I don't really like the resolution word. Ugh. But with that being said, I also think that it's really important to take time to just do whatever you want in moderation. You know, the whole treat yourself motto, sometimes you have to. There's a lot of discussion now about self-love, and I think that's super important. I think a lot of people will be talking about that this year, because we spend a lot of time taking care of other people. We spend a lot of time, like I've mentioned already today, just going, like little Energizer bunnies all the time. So if you need to, take a break. Just take a break and do something that you want. Treat yourself. Do something that you like. And if that means splurging on something, buy the shoes. If that means having some chocolate or a glass of wine or two, do it. Do it up. If that means a vacation, hey, why not? Why not? YOLO. Such a weird thing to say. YOLO. YOLO. But for real. I mean, right? Am I right or am I right? I didn't just discover it, but I just got on the Spotify bandwagon. And I don't know why it took me so long, because you all know that I'm obsessed with music. So I'm going to share my 2019 playlist with you guys, because I took a good bit of time making it, and I think clearly I love all the music on it, but I think it's got a good mix. And just my opinion, I think that it's got a lot of good vibes for the year ahead. So I'm going to share it with you guys, and let me know if I'm missing a song. And find me on Spotify. It's so much fun. I'm obsessed. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get on. But yes, 2019 playlist from Spotify. Super exciting. Happy New Year. And here's to making 2019 the best year ever and to achieving everything that you've ever wanted. All right, so with that being said, next week we're going to do the first cooking segment, and I'm going to apply some of the goals that I have: health and diet. And I'm going to take a recipe out of a new cookbook that I got for Christmas and try it for you guys. So I will explain all of that next week. I'll give you the recipe. You'll see me make something in the kitchen. Hopefully it's good. But that should be super fun. I'm really looking forward to making that and to trying it with you guys. And if you have any questions or comments, again, leave them below so that I can check back. And we'll go from there. But yes, next week, cooking for the first time. It should be amazing. And I'm really looking forward to it. But again, we're applying some of those goals already. And see, it's so easy. All right, so hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you back here next Sunday. Also, just one more time. Seriously. I'm sorry, are you kidding? I'm just gonna keep going. Find yourself some friends like this, guys. Find yourself a friend who does this for you. Come on, come frickin' on. Come on. Is this not the best? I mean, really.